What's going on, y'all? Today we're going to do another easy venison recipe. We're going to do a version of a Mississippi pot roast, but instead of a pot roast and being in Mississippi, we're going to do a Alabama deer roast. But we're going to use the same method, same ingredients that is used with the Mississippi pot roast. Alright, so we've got a portion of a deer hindquarter. Now, I'm not quite sure what portion this is. I think it's the bottom round. Some of you that know can tell me, but either way, it doesn't really matter. It's a good cut to use for this recipe. So, the recipe doesn't really call for salt and pepper, but I just simply can't cook without some salt and pepper on my meat. So, we're going to give it some salt and pepper. Rub that in a little bit. Now, very simple. We're just going to put it in our crock pot, and we're going to slow cook it. Now, you could use an Instapot and cut the time in a fraction, but not everybody has that. So for this video, we're going to use the crock pot for this meal. The next ingredient, we got 1 pack of ranch seasoning. I'm just gonna pour that all over. A pack of au jus sauce. Pour that all over. Next, we have some butter, about 1/4 cup of butter, if you're wondering. And then the final ingredient, some pepperoncinis. I hope I said that right. It might be pepperoncini, but pepperoncini. I think it's pepperoncini, whatever. They're good. We'll get that open. Try to get all this stuff open before we start filming, but I forgot to open this. Alright, and now this is where some people might differ. You can use all the juice, all the peppers, and it's going to be a little bit spicy. Or you can use half the peppers, half the juice, and not as spicy, but I'm going to use all of it. I don't really have any use for the peppers after. They are pretty good to eat by themselves, but, and there you have it. Now all we have to do after we got our ingredients is put our lid on. Turn our crock pot on. And I'm going to set it for about 6.5 hours, but it might not take that long. Alright, this is a small roast. Sometimes it can take anywhere from 4 to 8 hours, but we're going to let it get real good and tender. Come back and enjoy it. It's been about 5 hours. I set it for about 6.5, but it was ready at 5. You know, it all depends on the cut of the meat, so let's plate us up some food. Been waiting on it. I'm hungry. First thing we do, make us a plate of mashed potatoes as our base. Let's get some more. Alright, let's get us some of this meat. Put it over the top. Good and juicy. A little bit more. Okay. A little bit more right there. And there we go. That's our Mississippi pot roast, aka Alabama deer roast. Remember, if you like the content, hit that subscribe button. It helps the channel grow. Till next time, thank you.
Bye.